Good evening to everybody that's locking. Welcome. It's the Upnlive show. It's another Tuesday edition, right here on TGM Radio. Yeah, for myself, DJ Rick, Juggernaut Star,
Blondie.
Blondia, Blondia Star.
We're gonna say look Blondas.
Little brown ass. Our breads today are going to have a conversation, you know. Lovely Tuesday evening, and we have some lots of special guests going to be passing through later
Lots
on.
of conversations, man.
Yes. Whatever things are going to go on. So stick and tree. If you want to be a part of the show, all you need to do is just stay in the comments if you're on Facebook. Tell us what you feel like whenever we're talking and you want to get involved. Just show your comments and we read it out, and you know, we may get you in the conversation as well, depending on how it goes, right?
Yeah.
That's the formulation of the show this evening.
Long time I didn't hear that. Well, on for the man them. How was your weekend? Rick, talk to me about your weekend. Your weekend didn't look very festive.
My weekend is
Talk to us about
all
your
over the
weekend.
place. Well,
Yes.
Start from Friday. When we go Friday?
Lit Fridays.
No, it wasn't lit Friday. It was the next party. What did I? Thursday night, I got tipsy Thursday. Yeah, tipsy Thursday. Tipsy Thursday go on wicked. Friday, I there some party, but I just can't remember. Too much things I do.
Man's booked and busy.
Saturday.
Clash.
Saturday
Wasn't Saturday the clash?
was the clash.
And that me want hear about.
Yeah.
Almighty. Can't hear you, bro. See if
Alright.
you can fix up your talker phone over there. So.
Let's be clear. Saturday because them don't want to label it as a clash. It was a Saint Elizabeth. Cause I thought, cause you know me, Steer.
Yeah.
Me, I got there for say clash.
I thought it was a clash.
Cause when I went there first, the sound them string up in the land.
Right.
Two sound, Dirty Decks was string up, and another sound. I can't remember the other name, but sound.
Sound string up.
No disrespect to Dirty Decks. Dirty Decks the powered sound. Sound brilliant.
Yeah.
Excellent. But the other sound that was string up like bass this sound, and it sounds similar to bass this sound. I mean, it's half a color me have Dragon.
Half a rock.
Half a rock. How you want to call it? Half a rock.
Rock. Column are the speaker them.
Then I speak and me attack. Half a column.
Okay, half a column.
Yeah, go like better sound man. No way I do
But
that.
yes, this is not really string up half a column.
No, but I'm just saying this just I call the same similarity at the box. Am I sound too? No way I do. But anyway.
Alright, yeah.
The sound at Tom just like that. So we have that the venue was a big exquisite venue. And obviously the time moving forward 1 hour played a big impact.
Factor. Right.
Mashed up the dance basically. So anyway, we get there. Bugsy was supposed to host it.
As in Bugsy.
Bugsy
Yeah,
sound.
yeah. Him not turn up. So obviously there's everybody look for me now. So me become the host at the event.
Of course,
As
because you're
usual,
versatile.
as
As per
usual.
usual.
Hold on, stick some.
Stick only paid. What you say? Bugsy never turned up.
No, me not talk about that. How you can host an event
That your team is a part of.
Me feel like so that clash that bias, you know.
No, but this is
Somebody tag Infinite, you not tag Cutty and Killer and Gwen and
I think
everybody.
Killer is here
We
with
not
us.
tag them cause me feel like so bio thief clash, you know.
But
them never win.
It never win. So it's
Infinity never win.
But that's what
How
I'm trying
win
to
the
show you.
clash?
So let me explain to you. That's what I've said. They didn't want to label it as a clash.
Right.
So when I go there, you know, sound start play, and you know, obviously, me and Boots, cause when they say me if be the judge now, me start Boots and say, yo, big man, if you see so much sound string up, you know me steer it. A clash me want to see.
Right.
But the promoter kept saying that it's not a clash, it's a crown in a St. Elizabeth. Anyway, but I think overall, all the sound them play good. They was played, Caliber dub played play. But the person who had the edge over it was more than sound, Hurricane German.
Yeah.
Big up to Hurricane Jeremy.
And the reason
Bad DJ.
why it was so far ahead, Hurricane German smart. German bring a whole bus to the people. And a long time you know go dance and say, you know something
So
they
was
call Vuvuzela, they Vuvu.
So Jeremy bring a bus with the people.
Listen here what a trick we do with it, which was clever to me. When everybody else a play, everybody's silent, you know. Bus a blank, boop, 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 forward. You see when German time, when me say, from the Midlands, from Birmingham, Hurricane Germany, I'm more than 5 people bring in, brother. A song.
Because the impress him move out of more than.
Brother, me only hear, I want me say, cause here one now, me go say,
We see already clash keeping.
what place name again, man? Somebody who did the clash, I watch now.
Just
Just
whisper, North, South, Midlands, will whisper.
They're near up to Midland side. So basically, they up
the
the
German
M1.
place, man.
Up to the M1. No, but separate and apart from that, he did play a good song and he did play good. But it was just a night where it was geared around. It was built for them. and he win him and he win the exhibition.
Okay.
I didn't want to make it a clash, so
Yeah.
and that was it. And there was various trophies give out for like best sounding sound and
What you guys got a trophy?
We want to get that
yeah,
trophy.
get a trophy for second.
For
second
second
or
what?
third?
Second what?
No, because all right, the player, all they do it is they say, all right, who come first in terms of like crowd response, we get the best forward. A one run play.
So hold on. You know, second I first will lose.
Yeah, but
Maybe just ask you.
I know. I understand.
So-
I understand. But
Tell me, want to get a trophy for cause you
because all right,
so
so
me not go easy now, you know, cause you
No,
know me here
me-
blood, you know,
me-
like it's just a blood man
so
syndrome.
me I
you know,
tell you
dog.
exactly how it go. They play.
Yeah.
Everybody play
Jaja.
one round,
Yeah.
and according to who get the most response, win the round. So when me say yo, who get the most response and win the round there?
Yeah.
German win, obviously.
Yeah.
You get first prize. So the next person who get the next more sound was I don't even remember. I think it was Dirty Decks. I think it was Dirty Decks. And then we get next on Infinity, then so on and so forth.
Right.
So the Infinity bring a sound. on
No,
the
they didn't
motorway.
bring any sound on the motorway.
So how did that work then?
So that's what I'm saying. It wasn't that there was just two sounds there.
And so you just plug on your laptop on one of the sound them.
For anyone. So
Okay.
basically, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't really a clash
A
because it
freestyle.
wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't really a way of differentiating who was playing and what sound and what sound.
Oh, yeah,
quality
Sampa
better.
and Jingle them represent for who was playing, my friend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, but how they done it? If they were doing a sound clash, sound versus sound, it doesn't make any sense. You bring two sound there. You just bring one sound and everybody play upon the one
On the
sound.
one sound. Well,
No, if
No.
you have two quality sound, it can work.
No, but
because
some-
Missy Welper
Some
clash.
clash to that, yeah. Them bring
Missy
up
Welper
own-
clash because obviously you're gonna need two turntable.
Yeah, them-
One a stop while one a play because you're in a sound clash thing you have the
Yeah,
one
two
to one
turntable, but they were judging about sound quality as well. So that was the problem.
So
Because they
you-
had
okay.
sound quality, who sound better.
Yeah, but some sound bring them own fulls everything.
Full everything. So
Yeah.
that way was.
So
I think
nobody can say about the sabotage, nothing.
All right. Speaking of that, now, we want to think about the sound clash culture because since earlier on this year, me see like a lot of people is reverting back to the sound clash
Yep.
culture. Do you think it's a
it's
growing
been
market?
being revived.
Or I think it'll be revived or something we should revive because we realize that the past couple of years like we are going to hold a headphone party.
yeah.
Then we are got some monitor box party where some of them not even play good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get me? And now we are get the authentic dancehall feeling there because let me flip the question. Do you think the juggling part out of dancehall, do you think it's important? Do you think we miss that like the rhythm thing? Or you think you're more interested in like the single them we are going nowadays?
For me,
every-
go ahead. Prince.
Everything missing that. Simple. Everything is to go back. Not go back where it was. Everything, them need to revamp them and do again and go again. Because them must take out and a put in and a dash way. Everything for fall back is the natural routine, and if them upgrade certain things, them embed it within it.
But the base of
Yeah,
what used to happen needs to be
Yeah,
the
they
basis.
start from the base and add on it. Not just take away the whole of the foundation and I bake with sand.
No, because nowadays you can't really match up the artists them correctly because some of the time a man just on a bad rhythm. And I remember back in the days gone when you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 artists per one rhythm, you have to forward on the rhythm and you have to
Prove
go
yourself.
hard
Yeah.
because everybody we go vice for them song say yo if them hear your song before them vice for you them say them a go run your song.
Yeah,
Nowadays a man just on an exclusive rhythm and
I hate that.
I think it's big up Skillibeng inside the UK now, but I think we need some competition because we know him have talent.
Yeah.
But from what he be a fucker him a sing. So
Yo, Pow.
I guess some of these things would have helped dancehall in a sense.
It would definitely
As
help
I
the
said
culture.
a few weeks ago, everybody does them one thing. There's nobody not say, yo, make a rival, you can't more and better than you. It's like, you do what you want to do, you do what you want to do,
So we
and
are.
do what you want to do.
Sorry. So we are Infinity. So we realize that I lose and I part their job. So we're planning to do something similar, try to revive the culture as well.
When are we planning to do that?
The-
When are you planning to do that?
The bank holiday, Queen Jubilee.
Yes.
So this, so we have to big up Cableman on this. So
Yeah.
the idea is that we're trying to expose like traditional sound system, where it's coming from, and where it's going to now. So we're having the older sounds them, like say, you see like how you have like Coxson's them
And
sound.
the tubbies them and
And
Yeah,
the Tubbies
yeah.
them sound.
Tubbies,
So
yeah.
we're gonna have sounds from that area, and then we're gonna have the modern, the QSC sound them, which is gonna be our sound.
Right.
And then also we're gonna be having the future sounds, them like the
Bluetooth
speaker, them and the amp. So a few sounds already confirmed of it,
That's
obviously.
good.
So
I'm looking forward to that.
And it's gonna be, we're gonna have it in a park.
Okay.
Everything's already
I
confirmed.
don't know what I go on like when I grow on my sound, you know.
No,
Things are going on.
No.
Remember
Okay.
big sound we have to play to,
No,
you know.
no, it's a yearly event we're planning to do. So
Okay.
it's not a one-off
It's not
thing.
a one-off thing.
So we
Everybody
put
can't
out
fit on the bill.
a few, so it's only limited to 8 sounds. Because if you go over that, it's going to be just repeating yourself. Because we're going to have 2 from the past, 2 present, 2 modern, and then I think 2 wildcard we will put in. And everything going to be in the park, and people going to be like, we're going to have like introduction to people, tell people how it work, and then you're going to hear it, and then at the end of it, we're going to have a clash at the end of it. So
That's
you will hear
interesting, and I'm looking forward to
So
it. 'cause
clash between the younger shooter them and the older sound them because
the sound system on a whole, your sound system, you have to defend yourself on the day.
on the day.
okay, so if a man
Great.
fire shot after your sound.
It's
like,
not if a man will fire shot after you.
You know, Rick
you know
done a
me-
fire few shot from long time there, dog.
Already.
Him ready.
I don't care if me win,
Ready.
lose or Jah.
Boy.
Me like Sound Clash. And you know
but
what?
Rick, well, I know so fight war fire, you know.
Yeah.
I know so war fight. You know for going and losing back. You see, like when you know say you have 2 clip a bullet,
Yeah.
you know put it on rapid burst and go brrrr.
No, but listen.
You
yes,
bust it on burst. Brrr, 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 brrr.
Everybody
Bust
has
ass up,
everybody has a part to play.
Yeah.
I think my part is to instigate it. Because I far too
So you're
long.
an instigator.
I put myself in that position.
From a long time.
And I don't care what happens because it only can be help the culture.
So
And
what
people
do
ask
you
me
shoot
today,
after World Power? What become of that? Cause did they reply?
No, World Power joke thing, man. World Power is not
So
serious.
World Power them are coward then. So basically,
No, I wouldn't say.
Wait,
no.
hold on.
what you mean? World Power,
You're
if you
full.
shoot after World Power them,
So
remember Infinity sound we have talked about.
13 badness.
No,
So if Infinity shoot after World Power,
there was
Ah, no
no
shot, no fire
peep,
back.
no response, no.
I know so you go.
let me
When
Cut
Tivoli
my
and Rima for a Rima
Cut
and
my
Jungler fight, if shot fire one side, we have to answer back.
Retaliate.
All if no fight now, all if no war now go on. And me one gun sound over the so I have a big color rifle. Me have a sound make them hear say rup. Hear dog sound.
Yeah, there was a discussion between me and some World Power selectors. And basically, they're giving me a lot of different excuses why not. And I just believe that they said that they're not ready for that. And I can understand that.
Okay.
Not ready to go down that route yet. All right. It just didn't make sense for them yet. So I just leave it at that. So me just leave it.
Yeah.
If my man want clash, I don't want clash though.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
Alright, so-
That sounded
We
festive.
can wrap up that little part now. We want to talk about a little thing we're going over Guyana. Because a badness them say, them say Jahshi go over, they go perform the other day.
Yes.
Seeing?
Put the word alleged before you say
Allegedly.
it. Yes.
Yeah, allegedly. That's what Brits tell me.
Didn't
All
we
right.
see a video of him performing?
Allegedly.
No,
him go over there go perform.
Listen,
Him go over there go perform. Me not put allegedly. Me know him go over there perform,
Yeah.
me see it.
Right.
But the next
So me
part.
tell the story now. Well, he's out now.
He's out.
So seeing him go over there go perform. So obviously him perform did a good performance because I watch halfway through it. I never get to watch the entire performance, but so far what I see, he did a good job.
Right.
And feel like the younger artists and where people
yeah.
are judge and say can't perform.
He did
Him
a
a
good
doing
job.
thing.
Been practicing
Him
still.
go and thing, see?
Yeah.
So me just say allegedly as well, Brett say allegedly. I remember Brett tell me so and me say so. Saying allegedly,
What go on?
me say after the show finish, him never get the whole of the money. Remember like something like what going over here?
Yeah.
We sit past them and Jai
And
water them.
in Amsterdam.
Saying I in Amsterdam and thing. Me don't know what go on. Like for what they promoted them at the piece.
Right.
Yeah, so apparently he didn't get him money.
Right.
So, him done plan him thing and say, alright, pack up him thing then before him perform. So when he went to the hotel room, everything pack up done, so him just link some I shoot to them over there. And them go page the promoter, you get me?
Yeah.
Then page the promoter and just take him car.
Them never beat him up.
In
And-
a
and-
Guyana.
I'm here so them beat him up too, yeah.
Beat him up and take him
The
care.
man link up somebody kill them
Yeah.
over Guyana and just go take out the promoter car and beat him up.
Yeah.
I say, yo, if you want this back,
You have to
carry
pay
the rest
the
of the
money.
money.
I think artists need to learn from Jah Cure situation.
Yeah.
And I think most of these artists, dancehall artists, they're not understanding that they need managers and not just a friend who's good friend with them and have some links to some people. They need to understand how people around them will understand the business and understand the culture of being a artist and an
entertainer.
entertainer, not just you reach a level now, Jahshi, where you can't do certain things anymore. Even though you might not, you feel offended, you have to let certain things slide.
Yeah, but then again, he's young. Like, where you getting this mentality? Say, yeah, I left Jamaica and I go bad up people. I understand the fact that you work and you're supposed to get paid.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but there are different ways in doing it.
No, but he
as you
does-
rightly say, the management is not there to support him.
Him not understand.
There's no proper management that he's been given, and a bare yes man, they're on him. Obviously.
What you know not make a blind syndrome trippy now. Remember just go in a different aspect of this. From what day, when I realize that everybody is taking the piss with Jamaican artists in terms of
Yeah.
when they perform,
They don't want to give them the money.
dividends,
But-
but pay out, like,
But before you pause it, the promoters
Hold
are
on,
Jamaican, you know.
hold on, no?
Yeah, right.
Hold on. The promoters, them, and I don't care where you come from, they are taking the piss with the Jamaican artists. There come a point where they ask them if they defend their brand and their name because you know. Look at it this way. If Jahshi did go and didn't get any money, he would be known as this fool artist where go on show and not get no pay. So there you have a trend start setting, like any promoter can deal with it any way now, because just like selecting, you know, if you have a selector who play for $10 or $5 or play for anything, him can't go to nobody with no serious price.
No, but he can't
Because
do
you're
that.
not all your value.
No,
No.
but
So at the end of the day, you have two sides to the story. So it come a point when every artist have to start stick out for what they
Exactly.
charge.
But-
But you have an next
Hold
side
on.
to it, you know. You see some of them artists too, me have to blame them too, because obviously that shows that the business partner never done right.
Yep.
Because if the down payment and stuff didn't
Exactly.
happen, because me know enough artists come here enough from them go show
yep.
before them go up on the stage, them want next half of their
Yep.
money.
Yeah, that's its work.
That's
You see me?
how it's
And
supposed
that's
to
how
be.
it works. So I don't know how you are performing and get the money. Just same thing will lead back to Silk Boss thing. Say you come and foreign and you make £2,000 and then you have to buy back one next flight because that's your fault still.
Yeah.
But them thing enough to happen, dog.
Friend and business.
And-
Because I make it bad pan the rest of the artists, them younger artists them are forward up. And you realize I be a young artist.
That's what I was about to point out, that it's the younger generation of artists that you see in this reoccurring situation happening. But if we can divert from Jahshi and just talk about the Jah Cure situation that happened couple months ago.
Yeah, a couple months ago.
Him informed on himself, brother. Like, so when the story broke, we hear say, yo, him stab a man, and it was him claims self-defense. Forward out, say, when him go to court last week, 22nd,
Yeah.
he got sentenced to 6 years in prison. A day or two after that, we hear a voice note leaking, say, yo, him in a city, in a town, with a bag of killie,
square, yeah.
in a square with a bag of killie, and him have the knife, and anyway him see him, him a give what, 6,000 stab?
It was
30
6,000
or what?
About 6,000 stuff.
About 6,000 stab on him in the business. In perform, yes, and the man a girl on the thing. That's what got him in problems.
Yeah, that is
and the
that's
worst thing is
premeditated.
Premeditated.
The worst thing what him saying is me have a knife myself.
Exactly.
All right.
So me like,
Exactly.
You know
So,
my-
go ahead.
No, serious, finish.
No, go ahead.
You know my take on that is? Them do foolish, you say. But see, person him send the voice note to, them are not friend either. No matter what.
No, but at the person where you might go try go off and
No, it wasn't.
No, it
Somebody
wasn't the
send
person.
it to.
Somebody
They
send
might
it to
tell
and tell him.
somebody, say, yo, dad, I'm going to do this. Yeah. It's like, it no matter what was said, him and him attack.
Yep.
How you get sentenced and everything, yeah?
Yeah.
Even try to appeal, you can appeal now, because the man say, yo,
It's premeditated.
Yeah.
but hold
And
on
it's
there.
on record.
No,
Obviously, court must have this evidence before because some of the time
no.
the court have certain evidence, but you know it can't come
In
out
a
with
release.
public
Release,
matter
yeah.
until the
But-
case is settled.
No, but it wasn't the court saying it, basically, what I'm saying. Even if the court have it, the person still an informer.
Yeah, the person still is an
Because
informer,
him still, say, no, bro, if you tell me to kill somebody, you do it, yeah? Me I delete that voice out there. Me even know somebody tell me.
Exactly.
But people nowadays, everything have a cloud. Oh, him should him inform by himself, cool, but
Nah.
he tell you as a person.
No, but Jah Cure got sentenced the day when him this the sound man them. That was the day when Jah Cure just.
and I tell him this.
No,
Man.
I mean,
Nah,
Wait.
we forgive him after
Which
that.
which this are you talking
What him
about?
tell
The
you?
one
What
in
him
a Jamaica
tell
about
you?
suck your
When he
mother.
tell- yeah.
Him say, most of the sound man them, they go do them. You see me?
No, him say every
He
song.
No. Him say
Far-
every far from the one them him good with.
Birds.
He did say that.
Fam, do not
birds,
different- do
birds,
not-
That's it,
different,
if you
Jah Cure.
No, I was listening.
Listen,
Guys, we can settle this outside.
Jah Cure did say all sound man go suck their mother, but I think when him do the apology,
Yeah.
people him kind of look on it because him explain himself and say, yo, if somebody one cheap out him thing and I beg out some dub. And basically he was saying he just get pissed off. But when people realize that yo something is that you're wrong, it's not right with Jah Cure. Is when the whole allegation with him and woman them, and then the whole problem. And then if you watch Jah Cure story on Instagram, you see how him behave. He's a very boisterous person
and bossy.
You see me? That's how Jah Cure behave. Like say yo, he's bigger than everybody else. And some of these things make some of his hardcore fans start to say like
lose off him. Yeah.
You know,
that question.
I don't really feel a guy again.
Yeah, that's not gonna change because he does produce good product. His music is good. That not gonna change. But the person and the character that he shows us makes us change our thinking about him as an individual. So I hope he takes the time to reflect about what has happened. Because at the second time I go to prison though, for a different type of situation.
Exactly.
So I hope he sits and he reflects. Remember, say him have him youth. I don't know if I only one youth him have or more than one. You're not gonna see a youth for 6 years.
Behind this prison wall.
But what's the message?
But hopefully we get more conscious music, more decent music while he's there.
Jah Cure is not the first artist they are jail right now, yeah?
Yeah, we know that.
But no, people are going to say what him do is
more
way
atrocious.
worse than everybody else.
I think because
himself.
That's the thing. And I think because he's gone to prison already, and him not him not too long forward out. We're not talking about Ninja Man.
We're talking about the situation.
Yeah.
Everything happen. Like we don't say everybody has got prison for something where, in a sense, we can't say them guilty for fuck.
Because there's no evidence.
There's not.
We haven't
evidence.
seen it.
Too good,
Yeah.
Seen?
There's no doubt.
Look on Tamale, look on Vibes Cartel.
Jesus Christ.
Ninja Man business.
Much vice for Vice Cartel.
Well, all right. We're not going into the depth of it.
Did not inform on himself. He was talking in code. He did not say anything straight.
Yeah.
But Jah Cure
said
plain and straight because you know me say me give you 2 shoes you know. The court cannot tell me say me give you gun because shoes are shoes and gun are gun.
Exactly.
You see me? But anyway,
let's one
last hot topic and then we wrap it up. I don't know which one you guys want to choose.
I wasn't here last week.
Man?
I wasn't here last week, so I don't know if you mentioned the Power Fest thing that got pushed back.
You got pushed back.
It got pushed back. No, we didn't mention it. No. But
Okay.
The date has been changed.
And they put a different lineup out.
And shit happens.
Ticket price
ticket price has decreased.
No, the price them say the ticket we have already valid.
Yeah.
The price not, but the date them not, and then them the spice added. Then the Grammy nominated spice added to the show.
But she was there in the beginning.
No.
She wasn't drop off. Then there's no next to that, as you said already, called Clash them say, and then there's no mascot mentioned point as well in it. Okay. And them say due to the reason of visa issue, backlog and all that. And I'm like, but anyway.
Stick and stay and watch the spaces for more details on that. Last hot topic.
Me box cover.
What was it? Chris Rock.
But that's gonna take a
Chris Rock versus Will Smith. 2 minutes.
Everybody have a one
2 minutes.
Second.
Right. You want to tell us what happened?
Easy.
Tell us what happened.
Easy.
You don't have to say what happened.
Easy.
Easy.
The man have enough. Let's say go on here. A Chris just get stuck between a rock and a hard place, and it's a box him get. So the man have enough. A man fucking woman.
Who fault that?
No, this you know what? And then I diss him online already, and then him box down Chris.
Man fucking man right through.
You must say the man box down Chris and still I get memes. So it's like just love it, cause it make you worse. Cause Chris not really and every victim is in a sense, you know. Them still a bully him and say, yo, boy, a man dig out the old man and I'm gonna joke with her and joke. Or she take wood and take a joke and you want to fight for it. But I think him reach him tipping point.
Yeah. But I think what kind of, and I shared this with some other people and probably I'm looking at it from a wrong perspective. I think because of the hair issue, it's not a health issue per se. It's a hair issue that she's going through at the moment. And the mere fact that Chris Rock, took pokes. I mean, the joke that he made was in regards to her hair.
Yeah.
And she never really take it lightly. And Will, because at first, Will was laughing, but then in pre-Jada face, and him said, no, like, this really, really affect her. And it just pissed him off.
That's why I say Will Smith. I didn't rate him, though, because obviously, for, like, you're on a big stage like that.
Yeah, and...
you should hold your composure because what's said is already said.
Yeah.
And them could have deal with it differently.
For him go up there and actually box Chris Rock,
Embarrass himself.
it kind of overshadowed the fact that you win an Oscar.
Yep.
You know the worst part?
You overshadow everything else, and the thing is you have to come apologize public and thing, but like you've been laughing. Everybody, Chris Rock was making fun.
Everybody
next to them, and then he man make a little joke. Say, call your wife, what G.I. Joe,
G.I. Jane.
G.I. Jane,
And you know that is them say yeah.
Is
G.I. Jane, the woman acted, she did Ashton Kutcher, she fuck man Ashton Kutcher.
Oh my God. Yeah, moving right along. I just think it could have been dealt with
one of them
differently.
things, you know.
Could have been dealt with differently.
he should have waited until after the show is done. Find him outside, find him one away, and mash him up wicked off the stage.
Mash him up for what?
I mean, because
That
it's
deserve
a
no
hurtful
mashup.
situation.
Of course.
That don't deserve no mashup.
No,
The man is what you know? The man is a comedian. He's the host for the Oscar. Listen, my dog.
But that's what I'm saying.
Some of the time,
No, it must say half year professional.
violence is not the key to this because what you know, as two, we call it now,
Prominent black
not even prominent,
actors.
two superstars.
Well, yeah.
Them nothing of them they could
But
fuck
I-
with.
well,
Call them man because we know say two of them good.
And they're friends.
That never
Apparently-
good enough. That never good enough. Where you say
Apparently,
wife.
yeah, Chris Rock
Fix up that something there.
ticket race
And that's what I'm
got
gonna say.
Wait. Hold
That's
on.
what I'm
Chris
saying.
Rock's what?
ticket
It shows.
sales, show like £200 now each.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
this
you-
it
make
shows.
it
Yeah, me never-
character.
It's a
Come
box,
on, Netflix
it's a box of
3 years
money.
from
With the
Yeah.
Box of
blood
money.
clot, man. Yeah,
Box
see,
of money.
yeah, when man say, oh, Will Smith just boxed the shit out of me.
But you know what? To be honest,
One at a time, please.
the
Go ahead.
biggest respect me have to give to is Chris Rock because it's the professionalism that he kept.
He kept
That's-
his composure.
yeah.
He kept
could
his
have- He could have done
composure.
anything, you know.
Of course, and I
Man,
saw
If
saw
that
this
was-
one
if that was a
meme.
yard man.
Yo.
Done.
Hold on, no.
The man looks stage
Hold-
left.
hold on.
They must have been jug on him.
Let me
man.
just put no, I'm not Team Dragon. Super Sava, cause me not do hosting. Super Sava Sasha. Sasha, or if
13
you a girl
badness,
come walk
13
a box
badness.
pan, walk go on.
Whoop.
13
Whoop.
badness.
Yo, party done, you know.
Done.
Party done.
Done. But yeah,
Done.
as we said, we can all agree things could have been dealt with differently.
Yes.
It's an unfortunate situation, and hopefully them make amends behind the scenes, and forward back again and Oscars
But there's
for the
one
next
thing,
year.
bro. The Umber
2
did
seconds.
Umber did the Oscar this year.
Yeah.
What's his name again?
Just a dude, we don't have time.
Him, the black man in it.
Yeah,
Him actually produced this year.
Yeah.
As a black person first producing the Oscar.
and this is the
shit happened.
situation happened that
And
overshadows
my will
it.
win the Oscar as well, and nobody talk about it.
It's Samuel L. Jackson
Samuel.
at that man.
Yeah. No, Sam win one, but the Umber will produce the whole production this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a black man.
He's a black man.
Because
Yeah.
they didn't even mention anything on the main stage.
No.
So why you don't understand? It's even
I
Samuel
want to
Jackson.
mash it up.
His Oscar didn't mention on the live show.
I didn't even know that.
You-
was
they
on.
gave that's why you didn't
It
see
is what it is.
So they gave him a little, just like when they did coffee, I look grab me from one next side.
Side stage.
I say reggae Grammy going, you know,
Side
for the
stage.
kids stage, you know.
There's
You
so
know.
much
No.
thing we talk about
Yeah,
today, but
alright.
you know the
The time is rolling
out.
out. It is now a minute to the hour of 10 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you ever so much for joining us here on the Upnlive show. I'm your girl, Lilka Brownness, Dragon All-Star, DJ Rick, Breads.
Why?
We have a bag of people in our studio.
Yes.
And it's going to
Dragon
get a little
Queen.
bit more festive. So here's what you're going to do. Share the link. Tell a friend for forward over here. So Upnlive show is hot. Stick and stay. We'll soon forward back.
Of course.
Why? Will Smith salt, everywhere him go him salty, man. God no. The man wife a fuck pan him. One of you them turn fish. I be a things that go up. Boy, youth. Something wrong, you know. You need to go to Jamaica and get one like a gear ring, get one bat or one of them something there.